I have trapped my sim in a 1x1 tile box and we need to figure out a way to get them out of it. Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to be trying the 1 tile box challenge. And this is a challenge that people have recommended to me multiple times now, and I thought let's give it a good go. If you don't know what this challenge is, basically you start with a sim in a 1x1 tile room. They have no money, no skills, no job, nothing. And you need to find a way to make them money so that they can increase their house size, basically. And the goal is to furnish a house with a kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, living room. But throughout the entirety of this challenge, your sim is not allowed to leave the lot. So even when you extend on this 1x1 tile house, your sim cannot leave the lot, they cannot leave the house perimeters. And once you've built a house, you can add a door, but I'm pretty sure they still can't even leave that, and you have to have a fence around the whole lot. Which is a pretty lonely life. I mean, if you were introverted, this would be fine. You wouldn't have to see anybody, speak to anybody, go anywhere. If you are excited for me to give this challenge a go, give this video a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you've tried this challenge and how well you did. And don't forget to subscribe as well and turn on those post notifications so that you never miss a video. You may or may not recognize the sim that I am using for this challenge. If you ever watched my first 100 Baby Challenge series, then this was our matriarch. She was the first mum of the 100 Baby Challenge. She started everything. This is Anastasia. She has had an updated look. I didn't realise how much my CC and cast style has changed since I started doing gameplay all those many years ago. But you know, she's had to give birth to 100 kids, so she's already had to deal with many challenges in her life. Living in this, I wouldn't even call it a box room, you know? Living in this prison cell. Honestly, a prison cell would be better. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, let's get started. First things first, I think the only possible way that we can make money right now is to take selfies and sell them. Because remember, she can't get a job. So that's not an option. She can add to her Simstagram story, but that only gives her fame, no money. So let's go and take a load of selfies. You can't even see her in the blooming pictures. Maybe we'll do some different poses. I don't know what's going on right now. But taking photos is the only potential money-making method at this moment in time. So we've got 10 photos that are going to go for 71 simoleons. Does that now give us enough money to no? We need 120 simoleons to be able to even go 1 tile bigger. So basically we need to take 10 more lots of selfies, I think. There we go. 10 more pictures of the wall acquired. Oh my god, they're only selling for 46. No, we're at 117 simoleons. Oh lordy. Okay, can we extend by 1? I was gonna say we could buy an easel, but we can't even do that. So we gotta snap a load more selfies. There we go. Now we're talking. This is just a normal day in the office for me, to be fair, when I take pictures of myself. You've got to have selection. There she is. Oh, there she's gone. Right, cute. Let's keep taking selfies. Out of curiosity, just how much is an easel? The cheapest one, it's 350 simoleons, but then we need 50 to even buy a canvas and do a small painting. So we need 400 simoleons. I mean, at least her photography skills going up. I'm wondering, is it cheating to make it a tiny home? Oh my god, we can't because it needs to be at least 4 tiles. Now we really need to make some more money because I've just spent all of our money on 2 extra tiles. I feel like so many of you are probably going to be watching this and have done this challenge before and will literally be like, Taz, you're doing it all wrong. This is not the way to do it. You should have done this. But do you know what? I've actually not watched anybody do this challenge. It's just been recommended so many times in my Twitch streams. So I'm going to give it my best shot, but please don't come for me if I'm not the best at this challenge. Already up to 301 simoleons. Okay, haven't taken a ridiculous amount of pictures. We've got 442 simoleons, which now means that we can afford the cheapest easel, and we have 92 simoleons left. So let's not go too out of budget, and we'll start with a small classic painting for 50 simoleons, leaving us with 42. I don't tend to do rags to riches challenges massively, but I suppose this is one whole rags to riches challenge, but 10 times harder. Because at least with the rags to riches challenge, you can leave your home lot. So you can go out and dig for things. You can go and use public toilets, public showers. Whereas here, we're just staring at 4 walls and 2 ceilings. No, 4 walls, a ceiling and floor. She can't afford the luxury of 2 ceilings. The welcome wagon have arrived and we can't even greet them. And we have just lost 5 simoleons on this painting. But at least we made something. Let's go and do another one. We'll just keep doing small classic paintings because that's pretty much all we can afford. Wait, he brought fruitcake. If he puts that on the floor, is it cheating to drag it into our room? I doubt he'll put it on the floor because they tend to only put it on tables, I think. So I think I'm even wishful thinking by assuming he'll put it on the floor. But we're not able to even interact with them. Another painting done. Ooh, we're making 24 profit. Okay, we can afford now to do a large classic painting, which will only leave us with 11 simoleons. But given we made a bit of profit on that second painting, I'm going to assume that hopefully we'll make some profit on this one. Anastasia dislikes spirited Sims. I mean, okay, but babes, who are you? Do you know who you're interacting with? Because you're literally confined to your 4 walls. No, they're leaving and they're taking their fruitcake with them. Do you not think they'll come and say, like, is it not a bit conspicuous? You know, you've seen that she's locked in a room. You could have left the fruitcake out. But instead you were nosy, didn't get any human interaction and left. Took the bleeding fruitcake. Dang it. You ever wonder what they think walking past? Surely they see the for sale sign and just see this tiny little room. Maybe they think that the house is under construction and that nobody's living in there. Little do they know. It hasn't even got any windows. Oh my God, not Trashly showing up as well. We can't even interact with you, Trashly, and we don't have any money. This is really sad. You can see everyone enjoying their life, I say, as they fall over. But everybody's out enjoying the sunshine. And this is our life. Okay, we can now sell this for 111, which is really good going. Her needs at the moment are all in the green. I'm going to do a figure painting now for 100 simoleons. And so far, so good when it comes to her needs. But, you know, soon enough, we are going to need a toilet. There was no need for that pun. Why do I keep saying need? I didn't mean the pun. But we are going to need a toilet. We're going to need a shower. She's going to need to find a way to eat. So let's just keep doing paintings until her needs get a little bit lower. Let's sell this painting, making 94 simoleons profit. And we'll do a landscape painting this time. We have 116 simoleons now. This can go out. We still need 120. The cheapest toilet is 250 simoleons. Guess we could get a bush because she can sleep in the bush as well. Is that really bad? You just reached painting level 3, which is amazing. Let's sell this painting for 115. Let's start another one. Let's do a large classic. Let's sell that for 211. Anastasia's getting sugary cravings. Babes, we don't even have a fridge. Her needs are now getting into the yellow as well. So this is going to be difficult. I really don't want her to die either. We'll sell that. Do you know what? I'm now convinced that getting a bush is the best option. We'll just get the cheapest, convenient 50. Oh my God, it takes up the whole bleeding thing. Is this a hack? If we put it there and she goes into it, will she come out the other side? Oh, I can't click on it. Oh my God! Hold on a minute, I just made a loss. That one was 50 simoleons to buy, but I sold it for 40. Oh my God, I'm fuming. Okay, this better not. Right, 55 simoleons. She can't bleed and use it. Can I size it down? If I size it down, will it still work? Okay, what about now? I'm going to sell it. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. It's selling for so much cheaper than what I'm buying it for. Right, I'm just going to get this toilet and spend the 250. But I can't sell that anytime soon, otherwise I'm going to make no money here. I will be the only person probably that has failed the 1x1 tile challenge. Okay, let's do more paintings. I'm selling another painting and starting up another. She is just back to back. Let's do realism. Oh wait, I think it's the surrealism that tends to do quite well. Yes, that looks very realistic. Matches perfectly with realism. Art is subjective. We'll sell this one as well and do another painting. I thought I'd change the angle because we're still just staring at 4 plain walls. Okay, we're now a 1-star celebrity. That's not going to help. It's not going to help us make more money. We still only have 200 squids. At this point, I can't even afford a bed or a fridge or even extending the house a bit more. Because if I extend the house, then I'm not going to be able to buy a bed or anything. Okay, I've had an idea. How much is the cheapest bed? Can we afford it? Okay, we can actually, 210. What I'm thinking then is we do this kind of dealio. Oh my God, where's my sim? Where's my sim? She's escaped! Okay, quick, get her back in. Nobody will know. We do have 175 simoleons left, and honestly, it's painful on my eyes staring at this dark room. So I am just going to buy a saucer light, and let's have her go to sleep. Oh, for the love of God. If I move this right over, can she sleep? Are you joking me right now? Why? Okay, there we go. That worked. I don't know if these work. Still there, squashed in together, but she's in bed and she's gonna get some sleep now, which is good. And then when she wakes up, we can crack on with more painting. Hopefully today we can get a fridge, a mini fridge or something, and get some food. How much would it cost to extend this by 1? Oh, did it cost? I didn't see the money change. Okay, I'll take that. Grim Reaper. Sorry, Grim, I'm not allowed a job. And if I was, I would not choose a job killing people. Big no. Surprise, surprise. Anastasia has done another painting. Sell him for 256, I think that was. Let's do another one. Not another one. Let's sell that one. Oh, you just completed a milestone. I mean, I wasn't intending for her to do part of her aspiration. She did. She's feeling lonely. What is this? Hello from the other side. You don't know me, so this might sound weird, but you're going to inherit from me. Why, you might ask? Let's just say it's better for both of us if you don't ask questions. The money needs to go somewhere and quick. And I heard that you were a good upstanding sim, so you're about to inherit a chunk of my hard-earned simoleons. Is it cheating to take money from a random sim that we've never met? So in the rules, it says your sim may accept or decline random pop-ups of giving or receiving simoleons. So that sounds to me like a yes. Okay, we got 4 grand. Now we're cooking. Now we can start building a beautiful home. Right, first things first, I'm actually going to move us more this way. Okay, this is brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Right, this is going to be front hallway. Okay, we really don't have that much. So bathroom, kitchen space, and then bedroom. And then over here will be a living room. Okay, we're on 1.8k. It's not a great deal of money. We'll get lighting so that we can actually see all the rooms. We can now afford doors even. We'll obviously just get the cheapest doors. And then I think I'll put an arch through these rooms. Obviously, remember, I'm not able to put a door to the front of the house. So we're still trapped in at the moment. Wait, where's the toilet? I don't want to sell that because obviously we learned that if I sell things, I don't make any of the money back. We can now afford a sink. I'm not going to get the art sink. And a shower for 300 simoleons. Let's get a cheap refrigerator. I will just get the used cheap one. Can we afford an oven? We can. Again, cheap and cheerful. I feel like the aim of this challenge is probably to have like a really beautiful home, you know? To not have it just decorated like this. So the goal is to make more money and actually decorate a home that we like. We'll get a bin, not that we're able to get rid of any rubbish. At least the house is starting to come together. This is nice. Get some flooring. Oh my gosh, we're running low now. And tile, 71 simoleons. Okay, and we've got a painting that we can sell for 178. She needs to make food. So let's go ahead and have lunch. Let's just do a garden salad. It's really coming together. Look at the house. This is nice. She's just eating her garden salad in her plain old house that doesn't even have wallpaper on it at the minute. Oh, bless her. And we'll get back to making money by doing paintings. I feel as though painting is probably the quickest way. Like, writing takes a while to make money. And although when your sim gets good at writing, they can make a decent amount like weekly. But I feel as though we need instant money in this challenge. Can you actually imagine if she got burgled? The burglar wouldn't even be able to get in the house. I'd love to see it happen. It would be nice for her to have like a nice little garden area or a patio area or something like that. But as far as I know, when it comes to the rules of this challenge, you can only create an outside area. You can only have like a garden once you've actually completed the house itself. And even when you do that, obviously the garden or the front garden or whatever has to be completely fenced in. So there's no way out. Let's sell that. Oh my God, she only got 83 simoleons for that. That's awful. Go and take a shower. Actually, no. Go and take a thoughtful shower. Maybe, are you able to chat with anyone? She knows nobody, so she can't even chat with anybody online until we can afford to buy a computer. What if we called the police to get a bit of social up by chatting to a police person? Would that work? I'm actually intrigued. Unknown caller. Hi there, you don't know me, but I saw you from afar and asked a mutual friend for your number. How can you see me when I am trapped in all of these walls? I don't even have a window. I'm hopelessly attracted to you. I promise I'm chill. Would you like to meet me? That's sweet, but no. Oh, okay. Well, thanks for humouring me. I had to give it a shot. My name is Gavin, if you ever change your mind. Okay, calling the police did not help, basically. The social's gone down even more, and now they're fuming because there was no crime. But we have now met Gavin, so we can chat with Gavin and send him texts and get to know. So our social can now go up. She did have Bella and Mortimer, so we could have called them as well and got our social up that way. But do you know what? Gavin likes us. He's never seen us before, although he claims he has. Hold on, how are we back to 0 simoleons? And it's telling me 4 times Anastasia does not have enough simoleons. Once was enough. You don't need to rub it in. I guess we're going back to the old-fashioned way of taking selfies, selling them. When did her simoleons go down to 0? I didn't even notice. I thought, like, we haven't spent any money. Simoleons are back up, so let's go and paint again. Anastasia has developed an addiction to using her phone. She'll take any opportunity she can get to pull out her phone and happily tap away. On occasion, she'll become tense if she hasn't used her phone for entertainment. Oh my god. No. Pleasant call. Oh, God. I mean, that's this current generation, I suppose. I'm a sucker for it as well. I am definitely obsessed with my phone. Right, sell that painting. To be fair, that was a good one. We sold it for 248 and we only spent 50 simoleons to get the canvas. Ooh, we can sell this painting for 558 simoleons. Go do that and then head to bed. The 4 grand that we inherited feels like a lifetime away now, to be honest. But we should now be able to maybe even afford a sofa for the living room. I don't just want to get like a cheap one for the sake of it. So I might go ahead and get this one from the business and hobbies pack. That's quite cute. Are we now at the stage where we're able to at least decorate the house a bit with like wall patterns, or no? I mean, that was only 32 simoleons. Maybe we'll add a bit of blue in since she's not able to go out and touch grass or look at the sky. Some yellow to brighten up her walls. Are we even able to afford windows yet? We can. Okay, I feel as though windows are making all the difference. We'll do a box window in the bathroom. So we'll get her up and we'll do a large surrealism painting and make more money. Oh my god, she's got separation anxiety from her phone. She spent too long away from one of the most important things in her life, her phone. You slept, babes. You literally slept overnight. Is there a reward point thing that I can use to get rid of that? I can't be dealing with that. I don't need her feel intense. Quirk be gone. Is that the right one? Yeah, get rid of phone fanatic. Please and thank you. Can you imagine that? Should we feel intense all the bleeding time? How are we going to empty the trash? Ooh, rummage for bits and pieces that we can maybe sell. Oh no, the bits and pieces are those eco things, aren't they? Forget about that. I've just had an idea of another way we can make money. Dumpsters are 540 simoleons. Okay, what we're going to do, when we get 540 simoleons, we're going to get a dumpster and do dumpster diving. You can make a lot of money from things in there. We can sell things that we get out of the dumpster. Oh, we finished a masterpiece. Amazing! Sell for 988 simoleons, which means we can now afford a dumpster of all the things to get with our 988 simoleons. And I go and get a dumpster. What I'm going to do is I'm going to empty this trash and then I'm going to stop that interaction, have her put it on the floor and then drag that in. Can I not drag it into... There we go. Drag in there. And now she can dive for deals. There we go. We just needed some things in the dumpster. This glass I'll drag in as well. In she goes. Ooh, Anastasia found its amber in the dumpster. 320 simoleons. We'll sell that. I was going to say, imagine if the first thing that we found was worth like 5 grand. I've just put that cup that she left on the sink into the dumpster so she can go and do another dive. She just really wants a glass of water. And I'm just not letting her. I'm like, nope, that is going straight in the dumpster. Gavin, hey you, I'm in a bit of a weird place right now. Do you mind if I come crash with you for a while? I promise I won't take up too much room. I just need to get away for a bit. Okay. He's not going to be able to get in the house, so he's come with his little pink suitcase and everything. Oh no. And he can't even get in the house. Let's put this glass in and go diving again. Poor Gavin and his little pink suitcase. He's apparently staying here for 4 nights as well. He's not going to be able to sleep anywhere. That's not my fault. Oh, she only got some bits and pieces. Okay, we'll scrap that for a little while and we'll do some more paintings. And then when we get something else to go into the dumpster, we can go again. There's something else to go in. Dumpster dove. This dirty birdie may have found some amazing treasures, but she still can't help but taste a tinge of regret. And she's feeling flirty. She's a romantic sim. Well, I'm sure Gavin would have helped with that, although he doesn't look very happy. He could have helped, but you're trapped inside. In fact, why don't we actually start making it look like a house? Roofing is free in The Sims, so we can get some nice roofing. Okay, this is what the house is looking like at the moment. Roof patterns are free as well, as is the trim. Okay, it's coming together quite nicely. And then I've just put this brown sliding on and I'm going to do a stony wall. Are we able to afford a double bed? I think she needs a comfier bed. Oh no, we can't. Oh no, we can. Energy 4, stress relief 3, discomfort 2. Do you know what? I think we'll upgrade the bed, but keep it as a single. Because even the most expensive beds that she can afford right now had lower energy, stress and discomfort marks. Gavin's literally chatting with the neighbours. Oh God, he's just standing there at the side of the road with his suitcase. Oh, bless his cotton socks. She's finished another painting. We'll sell that and she's gone dumpster diving. She found a couple's crest bench in the dumpster. Oh my God, I've never seen that before in The Sims. That's really cute and it sells for 550 simoleons. Oh, you could actually find some cute stuff in there, the dumpster, can't you? Valentina Nadir, you've been selected for the 7 Wild No. God, we're getting all sorts of messages, aren't we? Anastasia found the Schmapple oven. Oh, this is going to go for big bucks. 13,000 simoleons. Oh my goodness. We just made 13 grand from dumpster diving. Okay. Now the house deserves a big old makeover. I'm thinking we now add a little patio area outside, just so Girly Pops can get a nice bit of fresh air. But bear in mind, she's not able to leave the property, so it does have to be closed in. And we don't need to use the tiles either. And then we'll get a back door. I'm going to keep the dumpster because clearly that was a useful investment. And outdoors, why don't we do a cute little seating dealio? She only needs 1 chair. Look at that patio. That is absolutely beautiful. And we've got 12 grand to spare as well. So now we can afford a nice comfy double bed. Let's get this one. I'm going to pop it there. She doesn't need a double bed, I guess. But it's just nice. And if we put it in the corner of the room, it gives us more space to add like a dresser or something. That one's cute. I like that sort of aquamarine colour. And then maybe over in this corner of the room, we can have like a little desk for her. Question, if I do that, will she still be able to get into bed? I guess we'll find out. We'll get her a little tablet. You can even have a nice pretty lamp. Heck, do you know what? I'm feeling generous. Why not even get her some curtains for her bedroom? Let's change this shower to an actual bath shower. I'm going to move the window to be here. We can get a nice mirror. Maybe even upgrade the sink. Actually, in fact, I'm going to swap these around and then pop that there just so there's enough space for her to get into the shower. Get a toilet paper holder. We can even afford the luxury of a bath mat. How beautiful is that? The kitchen, I'm going to leave for now, for just a second. Let's go ahead and get a beautiful fireplace. Can we afford a TV to go above it? Yeah, we can. And a better sofa. Let's go for this one. We can even pop a nice little rug down as well. Maybe in this corner we could have a bookcase. Now we're really splashing out. Cute little bookcase. Let's even go for some curtains. It's starting to feel really homey. I feel like we need some shelves or something over here. But I'm just making sure each of the room gets the love it deserves. Let's delete some of the kitchen. Ooh, why don't we move the easel outside now? Given that we've now got this outdoor space. I really love this kitchen from the kitchen clutter pack, so I think let's go for that. Are we at the stage where we can afford some cabinets? Might be a push. Okay, we did it. 999 simoleons to spare. Let's grab this sink that's got all her clutter and stuff in, which is quite cool. And we've still got 814 simoleons. And we can maybe upgrade this bin to the money-making bin. No, we can't. Can't get that yet. Just get that. Maybe in this corner of the room, we can do a little table. Doesn't need like a big dining table. So just a little something like that. How much better is this looking already? It's come to life so much. I love it, actually. I know I've not done anything to the hallway yet, but we'll get there. I just thought I'd make the rooms come to life a bit more first, and then we can figure that one out. Maybe that can be the last room that we do, and then that will be when we can then add a door. But then even with the door, she's still not able to go outside. I'm going to get her to dive for deals, and she can go and have herself lunch. Imagine if we get another 14 grand. That would be great. Challenge completed. She found Titanic Terrarium. That looks like a plant. 50 simoleons. Not the best out of the dumpster, to be honest. We'll do another dive and then stop for lunch. She found the see-through loo. 365. Not too bad. We can do more dives, but I'll let her have some lunch first. It'll be nice to properly decorate the walls as well. So like get some art, get some shelves on them and stuff before we are completely done. I like that she's got this little garden area too. And she's got a little space to properly sit down and have her lunch now as well. Oh, that's precious. Hey, champ, so get this. I have a cool business idea. Blah, blah, blah. Do you know what? We can't even afford it. So there's no point in reading more into that. Right, I'm not going to let her wash that dish. No, don't wash it. Put it down somewhere. Perfect. And then I'll drag it into the dumpster and she can go and keep diving for deals. Ooh, hold on. There's another bowl there. I can't drag it. It's just off the property, so I can't drag it into the dumpster. I don't know where he got that from. Anastasia found a refurbished dining table. Okay. We'll do a bit more diving and then we'll go sell everything in the household inventory. And maybe do a painting. Back to our old roots. She found some recycled materials. Great. She found a Luscious Locks mini plant. Ooh. We'll get rid of the refurbished dining table, but this is actually quite cute. I'll keep that and put it on our desk. Look at that. The game's helping me to refurb my house. I actually can't believe how nicely the house has actually come together. It's really quite good. And it actually looks like a house as well. I mean, the outside isn't as great as, you know, I could make it, but it's a functioning working house that doesn't have a front door. She is stink and she needs a wee, so go and use the toilet and get yourself a shower. We'll drag this water glass into here and then we'll do some more diving. Oh, I'm pretty sure she's stinky because she dove in the dumpster. Maybe we save the shower until she's finished diving. She likes painting! Well, that's good because she's been doing it non-stop all this week. This painting can sell for 104. Not great, really. She just got some bits and pieces. Oh! What was that? A dumpster must have been a wishing well in a previous life. Oh. Anastasia recovered 3 simoleons from the dirty depths. Not gonna lie, when it said that, I was expecting at least 100 grand. What was the point in the notification? Oh, she found a designer deluge. That's a shower. So that's got to be worth a little bit. We'll just keep going until it says we can't dive anymore, I think. And we can't dive anymore. But she just found a dirty double bed. Okay, that one won't be worth much. That's 25 simoleons, but that one's 900. I was expecting a bit more. I was expecting it to be a few grand, but it's fine. We can go shower now. But she's obsessed with getting glasses of water, isn't she? Healthy girl, good for you. This is your reminder. Drink water, stay hydrated. Her social bar is low, so maybe we can send... Oh, we can't. Gavin's already here. Let's chat with Bess on the phone, even though she tried to scam us. Oh, she's not able to get into the bed. Is it the desk that's in the way? If I move it like that? Is that better? No, it's... Oh, okay. Is that a better workaround if we go to bed now? There we go. Perfect. Sims 4 footing and whatnot can be confusing, so we figured it out. It's all good. There's no point either doing auto lights on the lights because I'm pretty sure James Turner confirmed. Hello? Is that because Vlad can't get in the house? Is that why there's a better exception? Ooh, wait, what are these? Plates and... I can't drag these in. They're on our property, but I can't drag them to the dumpster. Yeah, James Turner confirmed that setting auto lights on or off even makes no difference to the bills. Speaking of which, we haven't got bills yet, have we? No, we have not. Apparently we're only going to pay 167 though, which will hardly break the bank. Right, we've woken up at 3:30. She's feeling inspired from checking out tattoos. Wait, what tattoos has she got? Oh, cute. I forgot she had a little rainbow tattoo. Go get yourself some breakfast. Oh my God, he's freezing to death. He's literally out in the freezing cold and he's going to die. But I can't do anything. Oh no. This is really not good. Should we still dive for deals though? She's chilled from being cold. It's fine. We're inside and we can in fact afford a thermostat. which has reminded me that it's probably a good idea that we also get a smoke alarm. There we go. Gonna drag her bowl into the dumpster. And she's gonna go and dive for deals. She found 9 simoleons. Nothing too special. This time she found an uncommon simi capsule. What is that? It's a shower top. You can sell the shower top for 168. She found a bar stool in the dumpster and the simi capsule. What does that do? Open it. A gnome simi. Wait, what is this? You got gnome. I have never, ever seen this before. I don't know what it means, but I love it. I'm keeping it. I found a hanging painting. Oh my god, do you actually think he's going to die? At least it would mean he wouldn't live here anymore and the stay over would be completed. Found an electronic upgrade part. Keep going. Oh no. Oh my god, he's dying. Oh dear. Does that mean his plate and stuff belongs to us and we can drag it in now? Maybe it's until he actually dies. Oh dear. The Grim Reaper is here to reap his body. She found a houndstooth die. We can only sell it for 10. And we can't die for any more deals, so maybe get back to paint him. Do you know what's good about this though? Oh no, she's not. I was going to say she can't witness his death because she has no door to go out, but then she'll get a notification like, Gavin has died, and then Bill's be sad for the next 5 days. Oh dear. Goodbye, Gavin. Oh, we reached painting level 8. Gavin passed away, and I still can't get his bleeding plate and bowls that he left outside the lot. Ooh, I've just thought, can I pull the upgrade part into there? No, but I can sell it for 120. Cool. Right, with our 1.9k, I'm thinking let's get some cute shelves. Maybe these suitcases to show that we've never travelled absolutely anywhere. The irony. Ooh, we can sell this. Oh, hold on. You know what? That would actually look quite cute in the bedroom. I will sell the bar stool. Can we put her little gnome on here? Yeah. Ooh, let's put the toilet brush in the bathroom. We can afford that now. Very nice. Why don't we put a paint cup or coffee cup set up there? She does make her money through painting. Perhaps these makeup essentials can go on the desk. We'll get this like trinket box and then also some books on the shelf like that. For this wall, maybe we can do a couple of paintings. Maybe like that. There we go. And then on this wall, perhaps she has like a hobby board kind of dealio. Like so. In here, I'm thinking that we do like a accent console table. Would something like that work? Or is that too stuffed in the corner? I feel like it's too stuffed in the corner. Maybe we get a plant and a lamp. Let's pop the plant there. Ooh, let's do this plant dangling off there. That could be cute. And then maybe the lamp can go here. I kind of envision having an armchair or something there. Like say we did this sort of armchair. That should work. Might get a few cluttery things to put along here. Just so Anastasia doesn't put her plates and bowls on there. I always find that really annoying. Cute. And then we'll do a couple of these little ornaments. I find it funny. She's got like suitcases, the big city, a taxi, like yellow cab vibe. And she's never even left the house. Let's get this magazine and remote holder. Okay, that room's looking nice. I feel like a picture here would be perfect, like that. Okay, we're now down to 32 simoleons, which isn't ideal, but she's currently doing a painting that we can sell, and I can drag this water that she loves getting into the dumpster so we can dive for deals too. We're on a roll here. This is going well. Oh, Grim Reaper's on his merry way. Bye. Painting's done. We'll sell that for 300. Oh, why did she come out mid-dive? She found baby bug nursery art. Well, that's not that much. 45 simoleons. At least it's something. No more dives available, so let's go use the toilet and get showered. And we don't even have Henry anymore to chit-chat with. Sorry, Gavin. Doesn't really make a difference. We can't even call him and chat with him, so let's call Bess and chat with them. And then we'll have some fruit salad for breakfast. Ooh, earbuds have been added to my inventory. Sell for 220 simoleons. Bish bash bosh. Perfect. Right, let's drag this drink of water in and dive for more deals. And then we'll do more paintings. She found some recycled materials. The worst possible thing. Gavin, stop calling. He's called like 3 times in the last 2 minutes. Yay, she just finished a masterpiece for 2.4k. We can smell it. We can sell it for 2.4k. Do you know what's annoying is that if we had the yard sale table and we could actually interact with people, we could get, you know, triple that. Oh, what did she just find? but we don't have those capabilities, so we're just gonna have to sell it through the easel. Cantina booth. Oh, sell for 775 simoleons. Go Star Wars! We'll dive for more deals while we can, make the most of it. And then I'm pretty sure we will have enough to deck out the front porch or the front entryway. She found a brick die and we can do another dive for deals. I think we'll dive for deals until we can't anymore and use what's left to do the hallway. Sell the painting. Wow, 1 simoleon. Whatever will I spend my bank on? She found a square tube in the dumpster. Just a TV. Bits and pieces. Anything else? She found a house rubber. Oh, she found my favourite, well, one of my favourite plants in The Sims. 4 simoleons, and that is the last of it. So we have 4 grand, 4,300 and... well, 4.5k to decorate the front entryway. I think that we get like a little cabinet storage space, as well as an umbrella rack and coat rack. We can also get a shoe rack, maybe. Will that fit? I size it down. Maybe this one. Perhaps as like a nod to the original sofa that we had. And then maybe we get this shelf. We could definitely put something here on this kind of empty kitchen wall as well. Maybe that shelving thing, and then some aprons. And this coffee display would kind of slot in nicely there too. Let's get a rug in the bedroom. And I kind of envision like a circular rug in the kitchen. Maybe not. Maybe just kind of one like that. That would do. And I feel like we are now at the stage where we can get a front door, which is wild. I will get a welcome mat. And remember, she is not allowed to leave this property. So even though she's got a front door, she still can't leave, which means we have to fence this front bit off. I'm going to go ahead and get a picket fence. Oh my god, this is so sad. Gavin's suitcase is left there forever. What we can now do, I guess, is like get some bushes and trees and everything. Doesn't look that great because of the season that we're in. We're in spring. And you know what? If anything's a win, we can now clean up all of the things that Gavin left out the front of our property. In fact, don't wash them. Olive Spectre. I'm wealthy. Very wealthy. Just last month, I bought Social Bunny in Cupid's Corner. They want to meet me and give me gifts. No thanks. I can't come and see you. I'm afraid a wealthy weirdo rejected. Annoyingly, I still can't drag that into the dumpster. But it's fine. We'll just wash it up because we've done everything required for this challenge. The premise of this challenge was to start in a 1x1 box, which we did, and then save up enough money so that we have a kitchen, a living room, a bathroom, and a bedroom. We even have 2 garden spaces as well. And it's all fully furnished and fully decorated. So we come in through the front door. We've got a nice little entryway into the bedroom, which then leads into a lounge living area, which is super cute. We've got her bedroom over here and then bathroom over here. Then we've got like the front area with the picket fence and Gavin's grave, and the back area with the magical dumpster, her easel, and a little table for her to have her breakfast on. So I'd say we pretty much smashed our 1x1 tile challenge. Let me know what you thought of my 1x1 tile challenge down in the comment section below. Let me know if you think that I smashed it. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on those post notifications too so that you never miss a video. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, look after yourselves, and I will see you next time. Taz out.